Hi, I'm Michelle Cool and welcome to my channel Pretty Pink Soul Movement. So today I wanted to talk about our negative thought patterns and what we think and how we think and how we can co-create our reality. You've probably spent most of your life or a predominant part of your life where people have said you can't do this or think smaller, be smaller, or giving you that impression that you can't do anything, can't achieve your dreams based on their experiences and perceptions and their current reality. And this is what trips us up for our future. This is what we tell ourselves. We've used, let's say, our teachers or our parents' negative thought and belief system, implanted them inside us as our own, and then we've tripped ourselves up with our future. Now, there's no one to blame for this. It is what it is. And when you find out new information, that's when you're meant to use it to action it. So life is a journey, and it's not about a blame game. It's not about regret. It's not about I've lost so many years when I could have known this. It's not about that. Like, it's about divine timing. And when we learn what we need to learn is when we need to learn it. Breaking the negative thought cycle. Do you know how to break your negative thought cycle? So did you know we have on average 60,000 to 90,000 of the same thoughts a day? Now, most of those are probably, every day, what should I have for dinner? What should I do with this? Car needs service, But also there's thoughts of I can't do. There's the subconscious thoughts of I can't do this. I'm not inspired. I don't like my job. I hate the routine of life. I don't know what to do next. I don't know what to do next. I don't know what to do next. Like, there's a lot of these negative thoughts that we don't even realize that we're saying to ourselves every single day. And that's what's stopping us creating a destiny that is of ours, of our making, of something that excites us, of something that is soul aligned. But now that we have that information, you could have known this before, but now that we have this information now, we're discussing it now, we've got a choice. We can either choose to fall into that subconscious trap and do things exactly how we've done them before, or we can choose to kind of like zip out of that train of thought, to think better, to do better, to want better, to be better, and to make those actions. So this is the tricky part, but once you get the hang of it, you probably might need to take a register of your thoughts every day just to catch the thoughts that you're having if you're not used to doing this. But if you hear yourself think, oh my God, I hate my job, that's a negative thought, right? Or I'm not happy in my relationship, or I don't like this, or I can't start a new painting class because I know I'll be crap. Like, those are the negative thoughts that we need to catch, because it's almost like we're tripping ourselves, we're sabotaging ourselves before we even tried something different or actually tried the thing that we want to try. So these are the things that we need to become more conscious of and more aware of. So writing it down, or even you could film yourself and just say, hey, today, day one of me learning a new thought pattern, more positive one, and I caught myself with this story I'm telling myself. I told myself I'd be crap at painting, so there's no point trying, so I've already sabotaged myself. So you got to own it, and then that way you're making it, instead of subconscious, it's just a thought in your head, you've brought it out and you're facing it and you're admitting it to yourself. That's the first point to change. So there's choice. That's a choice you can make right now. And it's just even a fun little thing to do. I call it fun, but it's a fun thing to do to become aware of your thoughts, because once you learn to know yourself, you can actually see it in others. And imagine if you've changed your life and you follow some new steps and try something different, and then all of a sudden you're like, hey everyone, this is what happened with me, and then I manifested this, and then this changed in my life. It's really exciting, because then you inspire other people to do it. So imagine a whole world where we're all inspiring each other to make a change and do something different and change our thought patterns. Because when we change it for ourselves, we also change it for just anyone in the general area around us. And that to me is super freaking amazing. So what does a more positive thought or more soul aligned thought look like to you? So I'll give you some examples that I use. So I have a situation, I've noticed a pattern that I fall into, right? So let's say I was doing my coaching and I was doing more videos and stuff for my YouTube channel, and then I overworked myself and I got quite exhausted. So I thought, okay, I'll just go back to doing office work, which I 1000% hate, but I just thought it doesn't use as much energy as it does to run your own business, right? So, you know, which is just a stage of entrepreneurship for me. And I'm sure a lot of other people too. So this is just an example. So anyway, so my cycle is, okay, burn myself out. Then I go to do something I think is easier. And then I have the same situation, the same patterns coming up. It's like not only thoughts, well, our thoughts are creating our reality, right? So it's playing out in my head first, and then it's playing out in my reality. So I go to an office, I hate it. Every time I have to do something I don't want to do, I hate it, you know, and that's perpetuating that negative thought pattern. So my little segue or way to get out of it is to go, okay, hold up, I'm doing the thing again. Yeah, I do hate it. I'm not saying I don't hate it. But I'm going to have a different thought about it, because my thought creates my reality. So this is when I started doing this. I'm stopping that cycle. I'm stopping that perpetuating the same story playing out over and over again. And I was like, no, okay, I'll do the gratitude instead of like my usual spiritual practice. Sometimes you start it, when you get too tired or overwhelmed, you stop it, right? I'm like, no, I'm making a choice. I'm making a decision right now to commit to, 28 days, the moon cycle, of writing 10 things I'm grateful for. So that's one really good practice. And then before bed, I read them again. So I start that off in the morning because that sets the tone for your day. So I'm like, I feel blessed because I have wonderful people around me. I feel blessed because I'm able to make videos. I'm so grateful that YouTube exists so I can get my message out there. It's like just being thankful for the things around you. I'm thankful for my bed because I had a nice night's sleep. I'm thankful to nature because it heals and regenerates me. There's so many things you can be thankful for. Thankful for pens because then I get to journal. Like, you could literally never run out of anything to be grateful for. So that's a really good way to start your day, to shape your day. Now, when noticing those thought patterns start up again, like, oh my God, I have to do this report. I hate doing shit like this. Catch that thought. And I'm like, okay, no, I'm just going to quickly read over my gratitude practices. And also, I'm going to tell myself a different story. Yes, I have to do the report, but I'm just going to take a little step away, even hide in the toilet if you have to. And I'm going to say to myself, okay, what is the future I want to create? Okay, I'm a full-time YouTuber. I'm financially supported by the universe. I get to do soul-aligned, beautiful things every day, and it feels amazing. I'm so grateful for having everything in my life that's the way I want it. I'm so grateful for having peace. I'm so grateful for releasing another book and it just being a massive hit. It feels amazing that people want to read my books or watch my videos for my advice. And oh my God, every single day I wake up and my subscribers have gone up. It's just amazing. You got to cut it. As soon as you feel the negative thoughts happening or hear them in your head, you got to sidestep it. You got to bombard it with gratefulness and visualizing, okay, what do I actually want in my life? What do I want my life to look like? You got to sideswipe it with that. And then you start creating new thought patterns based on that. And then the momentum builds and you start creating a new reality. If you keep following those steps, you can change your whole entire life. So the best thing I recommend is have your what do I do when I fall down strategy. So using all of these things here, but it's good just to write out what's my fall down strategy when I start heading into negative thought land and will start feeling I can't do things, or it's hopeless, it's going to take forever. Switch your game up. What is your plan? It's the journaling, it's the gratitude, it's what I suggested here, doing it in the morning, and then catching yourself in the negative thoughts, admitting it to yourself, filming yourself or recording a voice message or writing it down, like whatever it is for you. It's good also to have this book, The Magic. If you need some form of support, books are the best way. And see how I've tabbed the pages. I'm tabbed on the day I'm at, because it's doing it in days. And it's just good having a support, because sometimes if we're like, okay, yeah, I'm going to do this for 28 days, And then you don't really hold yourself accountable and you trip yourself up. So like even just having a book, it's like, okay, yeah, no, cool. I'm at day 9 now. I'm just gonna, you know, get on that, and just the questions are just gonna refresh me. I've got the support. Anytime I feel like I'm falling into a negative mindset, I can read a positive book. It doesn't have to be that book. There's a book like this, Insight Cure. Who's that by? John Sharp. That's good as well. There's Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life. And you don't have to read it from front to back. This is by Kate James. If you don't want to, it's just about, okay, I've just fallen down. I can feel my negative thoughts. I feel crap. My vibration is lowering. I'm just gonna quickly flick to this page and see, you know, what can I learn from this? And this one talks about beliefs about others and yourselves, and it's all about the stories. It's all about the stuff I always talk about. And then obviously you've got the book on the magic. So books are the best resources to add to your, oh my God, I just like fallen on my ass strategy. How am I going to pick up my vibe again? So just notice when you start going down. So then also start the visualization, that how do I want my life to look like, and see it like it's a story in your head. You can close your eyes and visualize it, and see the story play out. Like I'll see myself. So when I say, you know, I'm a full-time YouTuber, then I see myself making videos every day, changing my outfits, changing my hair, changing my makeup, sometimes using cards, sometimes not using them, and focusing on the direction I want to take things in. So I visualize that, but see it visualizing as a movie, not just an image. See yourself as a movie, see yourself doing the act of the things you want to do. So for me, I'm like, okay, you know, I was driving home today and I was like, okay, I could feel myself falling into that negative spiral and negative thoughts. I'm like, okay, what brings me out? Videos bring me out. Sharing my message and what I've learned cheers me up and raises my vibration. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And also I get excited. I'm just like, someone else might need to hear this message right now, you know, and that makes me happy. So all of a sudden, instead of spiraling down, I've caught myself. I'm like, no, I need to change it, mix it up. I've just had deja vu as well. And now I'm spiraling back up, you know, and I feel excited. I've gone from had a really crappy day, caught myself in my negative thought spiral, and then I've gone the opposite way. So that's what we all need to do, and it will just change all our lives for the better. So I hope you really enjoyed this. Please let me know if you found it helpful. Love to hear what you have to think, and love to hear about how your strategy goes, or if you read any of the books or anything else like that. So have an awesome day or night, and I'll see you next time. Bye.